Hello, this is an Ethereum Buy the Dip that actually already happened approximately 7 or 8 hours ago, and it was sent to the people in the Investing Live crypto Telegram group. Please come and join. It's free, and we don't give a lot of alerts because we don't want to make you a lot of noise, but we try to give the good ones. And yesterday there was a call uh, at 2,436 to 2,440 to enter because we're actually anticipating it will get to the bottom of this yellow channel. On May 7th, there was also a call to buy Ethereum at least to consider, at 1,840. And those that did enjoyed an amazing 50% run. So this is from here, from the break of this bull flag. That was also on the website, forexlive.com, which will be rebranding to investinglive.com this summer. Now, we want to see, bulls want to see something like this. This is an orientation, doesn't mean that it has to be like this. This is the idea. And we'll just remove this for now because, again, it is an orientation. We want to see later price break out from this. It's called like a spin-off channel. There's a breakout and a channel. This is called sometimes a spin-off channel. And we want to target 3,370, well above what you see here. This is from another time frame. And later we want to target a price above the all-time high on Ethereum futures, so above 4,903. And that's an amazing over 100% gain from that entry of 2,436, because double that would be 4,872. So let's also remove this. Okay. The call to buy last night was not on our website, it was on our Telegram. So please do join. Either look for Investing Life Crypto or take this URL. Now, why is our stop now? You can see we're starting with a 6% stop. Those that enter at 2,440, it's a little bit above 6%. Why are we starting with such a huge stop? Why not have a stop, for example, below this low, for example? Okay, which most people would do. This is what a lot of people would do, or just below this channel if they see the same channel. Because from another perspective of volume profile, VWAP, and liquidity pool analysis, it is not apparent here. There are some key levels that we might visit before then. Now, many times, such as these channels, there's fake outs. For example, you can see a fake out sort of here, okay, these wicks. And even here, by the way, on a smaller time frame, we had that as well. So that's very common because a lot of people put their stops too close to these boundaries of the patterns that other people are looking at, and the market makers love that liquidity, want to stop them out, and this is basically a big reason of why this happens. But again, we have also the liquidity levels that I mentioned before. So if the buyers are going to be quite anxious and not interested in any fake out games, they're just going to exceed exceed that, overcome that, and the buying pressure is just going to be too big, and that this is going to hold. Okay, we can, by the way, also have something like this. Okay, which is going to be a lower double bottom. But in any case, we're looking at still a sequence of bullish patterns. and the story is bullish. Okay, once we broke out of here, by the way, then the expectation is that we'll at least get to this area. And by the way, we also have a gap here, okay, which closes above the recent highs of since basically April. And we haven't gotten to it yet. So, but again, our target is much higher than that. So, bottom line, the entrance is where it was mentioned, and then also later, hopefully, we will raise the stop to the entry. And as some of you may know from the tradeCompass methodology, there's even an option to consider to take partial profit to mitigate risk by lowering your position, and then in sync to raise your entry. So this is an example. This is not part of the plan. It's just a feature, another extension for your consideration. See, once it gets to that middle channel area, okay, let's say around even before that, at around 2,611, just for general orientation, which would be also taking out the stops above this bigger candle, which a lot of people would have. If they're taking a short, a lot of them would put a stop just above that candle on the popular 4 hourly time frame. We don't really trade candles. We don't really believe in that. We're doing some more modern techniques. But yeah, you got to watch out what other people will do. And basically, they can, and then they have, for example, let's say those that are on our Telegram channel and did get the alert on time, then we're talking about, okay, let's say here, okay, they're taking 7% profit, which is very nice partial profit. Some would even do it when they get to this low at 2,492, which is also legit, yeah, and below the 2,500 round number, which would be approximately 2.3% partial profit, which is also legit. And then they could raise their stop even towards this low over here, or just under it at 2,395. Some of you don't even care about stops and you're buying holders, which is fine. And you're just looking for a good place to buy Ethereum. This is one of them. Of course, it's a bet like all others. There's no promise, no guarantees, but it's definitely a good spot. And actually, we were anticipating it. So now it's here. You can enter a bit better, a bit lower, but that's the idea. Okay. If there's going to be some fake outs and testing of those key levels that do not appear here as mentioned, we will buy at least one more time to average out a better entry, but we will maintain the stop. We're not playing with that. We're maintaining defense and playing the we're not moving the stop from this. This is our max loss. Okay. Stay tuned for a possible updates, whether it's partial profit considerations or another buy if we still if price decides to visit lower prices below this channel. But in summary, it's looking a good buy the dip moment. And for your consideration, please come to Investing Live Crypto. We also have Investing Live stocks on Telegram, and stay tuned. Thank you.